I now declare this satsang open. There's no real answer to such a question because we don't know the reason for appearance in this particular apparent dimension, apart from the fact that we are here to develop our spiritual nature, which is the nature of the omnipresent consciousness. The Bible says we are made in the image of God. God doesn't have any image. In the old days, image meant likeness. In the likeness of God, or the likeness of the consciousness of the universe, is being that quality of God-like consciousness. That is what the experience is for. Now, even the Vedas posit the question, does the omnipresence even know why manifestation exists? This is the $64,000 question. The Vedas posit that the omnipresence was lonely and unable to relate to anything, so it manifested the universe. Whatever it is, we have no idea unless we become it. And the whole point of existing is to become one with that presence. We are already one with that presence, but we've covered it up with me minus an I-ness, which contracts us from the expansive experience of being the rest of the universe, the universal consciousness. This is what every sage arrives at when they have dropped the sense of me, I, and ego sense, which is what it is. And then one becomes that. Then all the answers are there. But for finite consciousness, we can't apprehend infinite consciousness. So this is the only reason that these apparent dimensions exist, is to give us the experience of the situations which develop our soul quality so that we can enter back into that state of universal Godness. It seems to be something like the spark plug of the universe in a car. Each time the piston creates some energy that sends a spark in the spark plug, that keeps the motor of the engine going. Each time somebody becomes illumined, that is a spark plug of the universe that keeps the universe going. This is the only way that this consciousness can appreciate itself. You can't see yourself unless you look in a mirror. What can this Godness of the universe see of itself unless it is through your eyes? You are the contraction of that consciousness. going through this play of existence. And it is that godness looking out of your eyes, out of every animal's eyes, out of every insect's eyes. Every creature is a contraction of this godness, and that realization is the spark plug that this godness needs to recognize itself. So when you are not looking out of these two eyeballs, it is the omnipresence looking out. And that is what we are here to learn about. We would not have chosen to come into this system of our own volition. We don't choose to enter into a dream at night. We just find ourselves there. Why? We have no idea. Why do we find ourselves in this particular dream? We have no idea. When we go out into the bardo, in what is called the death plane, then we have no idea why we are there either. So it's not really a matter of choice, except when we are in the interim period, we are thrust into the between space, bardo. Then we have time to reassess how we acted or reacted on this particular dimension. And that will help us to choose then which kind of appearance we find ourselves in the next time round. Most of us say, well, I wouldn't have chosen my family to reappear in. But of course, though we have chosen those families in order to give us the strength to grow out of the situation we're in and get some inner strength and start to think, what is this all about? And because you have already developed that emancipation from your family or relatives, you find yourself in a situation like this here today. Otherwise, you would not have had the inner grace to have wanted to come to such a situation where you are dreaming me, telling you what you already know, but just reminding you in your dream, everything in your dream is you. So I am you here, yourself, reminding you of what you have forgotten in your circuits through all these different seeming lifetimes. Everything is godness in process. We are the co-creators of the universe. All the billions of us are co-creating the universe. It is an ongoing process. We have to realize that there is only consciousness. And that is the nearest understanding we can get to what is God.